Yeah.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon State's offense will go to work first. Early in the season, the Ducks looked vulnerable against teams from the state of Idaho, but nothing makes you feel better than taking little brother behind the woodshed in a get-right game when you had to feel a little bit better about life.
Yeah, and it was really a coming out party, too, for Dylan Gabriel, the transfer coming in from Oklahoma. He threw the ball. He ran the ball. Oregon was up and down the field offensively, and we've seen this game in years past get a bit crazy and wonky at times. Last year, David, no doubt were the better team.
Yeah, especially when Oregon has to go to Corvallis. Typically, you'll see some struggle, but that wasn't it, and it was a beatdown. And you got to imagine they remember this pretty well. They're pretty ticked off about, listen, Oregon gets all the shine, obviously. Oregon State is little brother. They've got something to prove for sure.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
The Morgan Ducks looking sweet out there, though, with the yellow one.
Get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last
I'm good,
game.
baby. This big-ass TV. I mean, I could move the couch a little closer.
It was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns.
I ain't want to mess up. You know, women is particular about that. You know what I'm saying? They expect. You should warm it up, though. Yeah, warm it up, though. Oh, that's right. Am I sitting on the remote or something?
You start to
Muted the TV. Where's the remote?
on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time.
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Moore will throw. Looking for the score. It falls in. He was trying to find his man for 6. After getting nothing, it's second.
Yeah, I'm in the rivalry zone.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Allison Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
A bunch of gay boys.
To go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Right, you see him?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Push his ass right out of bounds.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Moore to the air.
Good.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great
deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And that is is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Setting up the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and grounding to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play, if they do the same thing here, if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got it. Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. They're working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch.
What's the score, y'all? Get your game, boy.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They get him stopped, and those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Charlotte came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in the Queen City had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? When you get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Murphy. Going for the play. Catch inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Oregon State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
You do, and you do, because both told you that you can get football. Stop lying. Bye. Again, like I said, bye.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They believe they can run right here. Across the 25, he's got room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
That completion has them right at the doorstep. They'll mark it up to 1. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Looking for some running room, but not much.
That is beside the point.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
No, I'm supposed to be your
It's
sister.
Murphy.
I'm supposed to be your sister.
Finds a
My
tight
sister
end.
has father.
No chance to rob, but still a solid pickup on that
Here.
one. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Because now you know you did that.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Oh,
You can invest $600 in some practice
just
shit.
missed it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder, penetrate through the weather, and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush, playing man coverage in the back end? You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the
Bruh, that's how Northwestern's quarterback did me the last game, bruh. That shit was crazy.
Working his way on the return up to the
You gotta have
40-yard
it.
line before he stops. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ducks are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that
Let's
run game,
go.
make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Whittington. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense.
The Ducks showed up in the first half. Let's go, Quack attack.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Yeah.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Creating some space, getting just enough good
Nice
blocking,
little
and they
run.
got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides the back on the option. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's
There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Moore will throw. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Oh,
couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Those two not on the same
Bro, this
page.
nigga be dropping the ball. That should be pissing me off, no?
Room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Wide receiver going in motion.
Yeah.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
He going home. He going into the bench. My motherfucking put his ass on the bench.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh my God!
The grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You see that bullshit?
Up on this red zone opportunity.
Rain. It's raining though. So.
Using his legs, it's Whittington.
And
And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there.
That's what I said.
Another explosive play.
That's what I said. It's raining.
Running the ball, big reason why.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Got it in the middle, it's Carr. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We got a
Okay, let's go,
late
Bob.
in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Murphy. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got him wide open. Pulled down for the tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Makes the grab. It's Benson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
They say they wasn't ready.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Whittington. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Takes a handoff. It's Whittington. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
How many yards Love got?
They make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Moore will throw. Got a man. It's Johnson. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're...
Got some room headed to the goal line.
Bro, my running back got 5 touchdowns.
Touchdown, Ducks! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think
He run hard,
they're
too.
key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Hankerson. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Bowers. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Walker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down.
Yeah.
On the run, it's Whittington. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already
How you
way
ate a
out
dope
of
man
hand.
600?
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about
Yeah.
kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to
$600
find
is a lot of money. Motherfuckers get killed for less. 600.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is.
Yeah,
Now
how
you get
he
to go
do
into
it?
phase 2 of your game plan.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Rushes on him.
Safety.
And this offensive line,
That ain't a safety.
better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Quickly complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here we go. He might want another play. Moore will throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
6 points.
It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rider.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love what you just
You say
stated.
298?
Football, you preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They finally wrestled on the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You bet.
Ducks come to the line with a new
Who's
set
going?
of downs.
Name.
The give to the back.
Oh. I'm
He'll
definitely
go out
going.
of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard
Hey,
line,
everything
and
you
this
said.
offense is in business. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Yeah, you independent.
Ready to go back to work on
That's why I said.
that last drive was
That's why I say it's hard for you to, like, you can't be losing. Like, that shit fuck you up. Because you ain't in the culture.
Especially in this
You ain't no.
if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now lately,
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! They
determination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A national title, yeah.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it.
He would have won more if Jerry Jones wasn't a dumbass.
It's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're...
Makes the grab down the left side.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Wow, you still here?
And they get him at the 46.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over
Good
him.
D, baby.
On the ground, 4th down coming
Good
up.
D.
The Beavers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him else.
Leaves it with the back. Nowhere for him to run again. And
Yo.
now 4th down is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And
Right.
today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the
Everybody
next
need to
game.
get
Maybe
this
something right
game.
here I can create
Cam should be up by the
positive
time we
that carries over
advance
to and maybe next
and
week.
shit. I'm about to advance after I finish. Because everybody done.
Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. At the 45 on its way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers.
297, 39 carries, 6 TD.
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I would have had 300 if I would have had 40 carries.
She was like, you looking at her, don't you? But she knows.
I just broke the Oregon single game rushing record. Oh, y'all know we get to break all the records and shit over again. It's going to be a little harder now because we on Heisman, so it's the real deal. I'm advancing now. Oh shit! Yeah, it's up. It's up. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's and I got to play at Penn State. Yeah, about to get knocked off. I ain't talking at all. I'm telling you, we coming out there to play. Yeah, and they lost. They made a late game comeback. They wasn't really in that game. Like in like 15, 20 minutes, I'm about to eat a little bit and then hit this other half of J and then I'm gonna play. Going about 30 minutes at the most. But yeah, I'm playing. I wanna get that shit on. Get it popping. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. I haven't seen them play yet. Yeah. It's late. Ooh, Ohio State. I play Penn State and USC. Yeah, I'm number 6 or some shit like that. Oh, I moved up one. Cam like 3 or Cam number 1. E3. Oh, okay, yeah, because Ohio State number 1, right? Oh, dang. Oh, you play Arkansas? Your cornerback had 3 tackles, 8 pass deflections. Damn, that nigga got 8 passes. Man. Georgia versus Alabama, it's the game of the week. I'm third in rushing, Barr's second in rushing, and Cam is first. But I got the most touchdowns. I got 14 TDs rushing. Bro, I was looking at my backup running back. That nigga a freshman. He gonna be an animal next year. All my receivers though is fucking. All my receivers is seniors. Cool. You talking about early? It's 12 o'clock.
like, you bought shit all this clothes. You haven't bought nothing home. Okay, here. Okay, like, go. First of all, where are you? Why are you outside? Go. Like a lady should have. I don't know if you're not supposed to have to do that. But I was like a lady should have. Like, why are you so loud? Why are you? No. What do you mean? Y'all got me. I was like her. I just know over everyone. Over everybody. Everybody. I told her, go like right now. Where he at? Bitch, I don't know. But I'm sure he's gonna call me again looking for you again because he's asking me where am I?
You better call him.
What's he ready?
You better contact him before he
How,
finds
but
you.
baby, how do you do that? Let me get that one part. Hey, give me that one time. It had to be one time.
Hey, keep coming back to me, because
What I think happened is I think she was like, here, because ain't no way you can go.
yeah, but
I'll put it I'll find that one. So it's not good. I'll put it doesn't take long. You started.
that's grand. That's grand. I'm about to go hit the rest of this little J and then I'm gonna play.
Madison Square Garden today, as later on tonight, Marquez Fisher.
Yeah. Nah, I'm about to start now. Yeah, I ate when I just came back inside from smoking. Or a cast iron skillet. Oh shit, I'm still alive. Okay, Penn State.
On deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah.
Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevail. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense has the football first here today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
You bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for some space. It's Allen. He's got the first down and still motoring. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
Echo.
Inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Launching one to the end zone.
Shit. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Let's go. Let's go.
At the 50.
Let's go.
The 20.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Ducks from red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a
Let's go.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Makes the first down, but crazy twice. Big hit there at the end.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. With the catch, it's Allen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, Cat, I'm about to whoop Penn State ass.
Bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep.
Oh, yeah.
His first punt.
Who's that little killer Cam? Oh, that's you, Var?
That bounces in for a touchback.
Yeah, I'm about to. Depending on how this is my first offensive drive. I got a pick-6. Gotta see how we doing on offense. Yeah, my band be rocking too. That's my band. That's my band. That's fine.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's found some room with the 45. Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. You thought thought about
Right.
returning it.
All the way across the country. They put belt to ass. That's how we doing it.
They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack.
11.
This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, and a big interception for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is...
Cam ain't on here yet. It's just me, you, and Va.
Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable,
right,
and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They playing like they about to get knocked off. That's how they playing.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the
Yeah, help me.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. Up to a loss of it.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together that stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit
what do you say, Va?
being aggressive and punching it in.
You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to
pretty
kick
much.
Away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Allen. They bring him down, but a solid first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, he works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Back then, it's like the late Franklin Harris, Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and second option aren't there by the third option. He's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And he slides down to avoid the big hit.
gain makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows they're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Allen. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the ground. It's Stewart. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
There, second down coming up. To throw, it's Aller. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And Indy Lions line up to put it away. Gonna kick it away for the second time.
Damn, where I get it from. These
And the
niggas
ball will
always
just
wonder
bounce
who.
out
They
of
be my
bounds.
guy, they tell me Drake is just as young as you.
And the Oregon
I
offense
just
comes
so
back out
wanna
on the
feel
field.
good.
The last
I'm
possession, they were
stop
stopped
those
on a
years,
4th-down
years,
try. They get something going here. Fakes the ball, tries the right side here. They test the middle there. They get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Set the back in motion. They're not looking to pass here on second down. Let's it go quickly. Oh, what a grab. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Gonna run it. It's just a short gain this time here. They'll get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just one battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Ducks under the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man, it's Whittington. Really solid 1st down game. He's just short of the mark. Maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 2nd down after that completion. The shotgun running play call. The Ducks, they go now for a 1st down here.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice start by the back to find that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms, the flash and dash, and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. And they did it right there.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, they can get really ugly by the 4th.
Right into the blitz, and the linebacker coming down.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap, really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Because uptown just feels like a nice part of town. Apparently down here, uptown.
2nd down.
Right.
Run to the left, trying to find Pater. Slings right into the block back for
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 4th situation from this far back out. I'd be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
in motion, moves it about 8 yards. It sets up a 4th down play now.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal for the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Bitch.
Touchback.
What's my word, bitch?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights through the tackle. Gets up the force, looking for more. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Bryant. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play fake, looking to throw. The short hands, it's Stewart. They make the tackle with that pass, creates a solid game.
Simple pitch and catch. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Tackle 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
I'm going to eat it.
It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
That's reeled in. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose
Wait,
to 40. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive.
You see that run, Cat?
Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come up with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ducks. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll just take the lead here. That will send us to halftime.
Let them cheat and take them back. Let's see your own nigga. He likes it like my weed. I don't like my tone, nigga. They know the tone on it. He my daddy, bitch, I'm big on it.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down and 10 now. off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Powering through.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back. It's Moore. The tight end has got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The quarterback looks right. Caught. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of...
Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Play.
Yeah. That's the actual song, though. Let's play the actual song.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good.
You know I'm screaming, right?
And they've got the
I'm screaming right there. I'm live. Everything that's going on. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. Yo, you can play this one.
The thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and
What'd you say, Va?
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Yeah. I'm pushing it.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one.
I thought you said something.
Is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage. Not give up.
Bro, did y'all just see that?
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air.
That was some bullshit.
Keeping this defense honest, not panicking.
He wanted that first down.
Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep the ball down the field.
Game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands, and you end up thinking way too much. It's your hands a little shaky.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds.
I thought they was about to go for it.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Brought down by the coverage team there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. If the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. It's reeled in. It's flying. That will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's flying. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers. They're doing a really good job with yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
There's a stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly.
They all mine.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the defense able to hold them there to a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Fuck.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He stepped right in front of that shit.
There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's close. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the...
Man, that's his first catch of the game.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quick throw.
Shit.
He hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense
Bad Bunny.
and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough
At the
to
Super
execute.
Bowl.
This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He made the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of yard. 3rd down play for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run for the first down. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Off the play fake. Look at the passing. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive will come out at the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Man tackled after a small pickup there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. In fact, just pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The short completion of the tight end. We finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll ride the back again here. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He's got the first and still going.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. Give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the
I'm your pusher man.
Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Aller. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped at the 22. This offense is in great scoring position now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game. They didn't do right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Breaking free at the 35. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
You seen that?
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. One play, they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grinding away with their running game. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy, once again, gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with great dominant offensive line.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge and put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Short hand, it's Benson. He just wraps him around the 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. That's caught. It's Benson. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice, easy route here for the quarterback and receiver. A hitch on 4th down. And not only do they get the 1st down, but some positive yards here for this offense.
Looking for the end zone, has a lead. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day they can dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee and a touchback. Start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need a miracle. A couple in the last couple minutes. Just looking to bring heavy pressure here. Back to throw. It's Aller. Nice grab. It's Ross. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gainer there.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big.
But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Coach, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good for the first down. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Indy Lions. This offense really clicking.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the kickoff will be a return. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Has the first down and more. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What'd you say, Cat?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Yeah. Bring them niggas home.
Pressure is coming. Caught on the outside. It's Whittington. He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of
Yeah, I might go up to like number 2.
After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Defense makes the recovery at turn.
Hold
on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge is smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field.
That was close. Definitely was close. But he was down.
Dropping back to the throw for the first down. Dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. Up the rally for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy hit the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. They went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down goes Penn State.